next topic will be conditional formatting. And basically, conditional formatting means putting a format in a cell or cells based on the content of the cell or cells. And you're going to see that this is incredibly powerful and incredibly useful. You know, you talk about style over substance. I think conditional formatting is both style and substance. And there's really sort of two pieces to conditional formatting. There are the built-in capabilities of Excel, which we'll cover first, and then you can create your own conditional formats using the formula option, which is very powerful, and we'll have several videos on that as well. So let's start out with the file global warming 2011 temp. I'm not trying to take any position on global warming here, but what we have is the temperatures in the world 1881 through 2011. And this is in degrees Celsius, measured somewhere in the Pacific Ocean, and I think is where this was measured. And basically, there's a lot of controversy on how you should measure the temperature of the Earth, and I don't want to get into that. And I mean, there are plenty of people who feel global warming is going to end life on this planet. I'm not sure, honestly, I just don't know. Let's do centigrade, since I can't spell. Okay, but all I want to do is show you, if you believe, like Al Gore in the movie Inconvenient Truth, you may have seen that movie, how could you make your point with conditional formatting that the world is getting warmer? Okay, well, I'm going to show you three ways. I've copied this temperature data, so 1886 was 13.7342, etc. Okay, and we're going to sort of visually summarize this data three different ways. And visualization is a hot topic in what we call analytics and data analysis. You know, Chinese say a picture is worth 1,000 words, so any way we can visualize our data to make a point will be very useful in your work or your personal life. So let's highlight the 20 warmest years. So all we have to do is select the range that we want to format. You always select it first, so there we go. And we go Home, Conditional Formatting. Okay, Home, Conditional Formatting. Okay, and we're going to go to Top Bottom Rules. And where it says Top, we'll go through all these capabilities in a few minutes, so don't worry. Everything that you see there will be covered. But top 10 rules, just make it the top 20. Okay, here's the 20 warmest years. Now this is really, if you look at it, all the years that are the 20 warmest are since 1988, and 1995 through 2011 are all on the list. Now what are the odds if you have 130 years like we have here, that the 20 biggest numbers, if they're randomly scattered, would all be in the last 25 years? That's very unlikely. We could actually calculate that probability. It's extremely unlikely. Okay, so this would indicate the world's getting warmer. Now the question is, of course, if it's getting warmer, did we cause it? And will it result in horrible things like New York City being totally underwater, New Delhi being Bombay being totally underwater, LA being totally underwater, Rio de Janeiro being totally underwater, etc. That I don't feel qualified to comment on. But there are many books you can read on. I just don't know the best book. But what's another way to show that the world is getting warmer? Let's highlight the top 10% of the temperatures and the bottom 10%. So if I select the second column, which is the same data, do Home, Conditional Formatting, and I'll go Top Bottom Rules, top 10%. Let's try green with that. Well, we'll say red, that's fine. And then if I do Home, Conditional Formatting, bottom 10%, let's try that in green. Okay, so you can see the top 10% here, they are all recent years. It's all since 1997. 10% are all early years, 1887 through 1911. Now that's pretty powerful evidence. The most powerful evidence that the world's getting at least slightly warmer is the next column. Let's highlight every year's temperature that was above average in red and below average in green. So every year will be highlighted. So we go Home, Conditional Formatting. We'll go Top Bottom Rules. Above average, let's say red. Home, Conditional Formatting. below average, green. Now this is like tossing a coin. It should be 50-50 if the temperatures are not trending up or down, that a given year is red or green. We shouldn't see a lot of reds in a row or greens in a row if the temperature is randomly fluctuating. But take a look at this. Every year since 1977 is above average. That's 35 years. That's like flipping 35 coins in a row and getting heads, or 35 coins in a row or getting tails. That is very unlikely by chance. And then you see every year from 1881 through 1936 is below average. That's 56 years in a row. That's like flipping a coin 56 times in a row and getting tails. That is very unlikely indeed. Okay. How the top-bottom rules work. Now, you might have a natural question, which I got once teaching at Microsoft, and we'll answer this a couple of videos from now. I don't want to highlight, for instance, the 20 warmest temperatures. I want to highlight the 20 warmest years. And it turns out that's a little trickier, but we will cover that example in a few videos. But we've gone through the top-bottom on conditional formatting built in. You could teach it to somebody in first or second grade, I think. It's just pushing buttons. And we will go basically next to talking about highlight cells, which has a lot of exciting capabilities.
Okay, so thanks for watching, and there's a free course, a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, and all of these videos are coming from one of three books. So first, this one, which you can see here at the top of the screen, Microsoft's book, which has 355 reviews, and then it's, let's see, 4.6 stars. It's coming from this book as well, his marketing analytics book, which is down here, and you can sort of see 4.5, or his newest book, his analytic stories book, which is here. And with that one, you can see it's 4 point something, or maybe even 5. I don't think it's 5. Yeah, 4.8. And so, yeah, anyways, in the description, there's a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, or you can go to excelwithwayne.com/free, and it'll be there. But again, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just please let us know. Thanks.